The Skybreaker is the first DLC for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora and is set after the events of the main game, and although you can access this by skipping a majority of the main story, it isn't really recommended. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and I just want to start by giving a special thanks to Ubisoft for providing me with access to this game early on PlayStation 5, as I have partnered with them in the Ubisoft Creator Program.
It's an honor to be invited. Are you here to compete?
I am here for my people, not to run and jump.
I am. I promise Satne a race.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Skybreaker is the first story pack set in the world of Pandora, following the events of Frontiers of Pandora. Once you have completed the final mission of the main game, you will receive a call to explore a new area called Heart of the Plains, featuring stunning new biomes and unique activities like finding Wandering Zakru and participating in the much anticipated Great Games. Without giving away too many spoilers, this new area is a separate map from the main game, accessible via a loading screen. While the fade to black screens can be a bit disappointing, the wonders and beauty of this new area almost makes you forget about those brief interruptions. The story begins on a high note, with celebrations and familiar characters enjoying the Great Games, which include activities like running, jumping, and dire horse riding. These activities are replayable for better timing, and the festive mood of the Na'vi is a joy to witness. However, as the trailer hinted, the festivities are short-lived. A flaming Valkyrie crashes down from the sky, leading to tragic events that are hard to witness. Seeing the bodies of Na'vi and the impact on wildlife is difficult, but it fuels the desire to combat the returning RDA, the main threat in this area. Again, avoiding spoilers, the reasons behind these events are intriguing, and the unfolding story piques curiosity about the second story pack, which hopefully won't take too long to arrive. The Skybreaker also introduces numerous updates and animations, particularly for the dire horse. You can now summon them by touching a specific plant, and the riding animation has significantly improved, making dire horse riding much more enjoyable and practical. Legendary gear is now obtainable, allowing you to push your level up to 25. Although there are no new skills, you can use skill points to increase your vitality, strength, and vigor. The new map area, Heart of the Plains, isn't too large, taking about 7 minutes to fly across. You cannot return to the main story area, or the circle as it's called, until completing all the main story quests for the Skybreaker, so do keep that in mind. There are plenty of additional side quests to complete, some of which are required to proceed with the main objective. For instance, at one point, a main quest required hacking a terminal, but a side quest was needed to fix your SID device signal first. It's also worth noting that, unlike the trailers, your character does not appear in third-person mode during cutscene. Ubisoft has consistently done this with the base game's trailers, and it seems unlikely that they will implement a third-person mode, which could have enhanced the experience. The main story in the Skybreaker is shorter than the base game, but if you do focus on completing side quests in between, then it will take you some time to go through all of the content the story pack has to offer. I was somewhat disappointed by the lack and variety in new enemies and creatures, as many felt like reskins of those from the base game. Of course, one thing I am most interested in is the lore and how it ties back into the movies, so I definitely will be going back to explore every area of this map, and I'm really curious to see if we get any mention of these events during the third Avatar movie. Overall, would I recommend the first story pack? Well, a simple answer would be yes, even at full price. However, if you did not enjoy the base game, then this story pack isn't going to do that much different to win you over. It doesn't drastically change the game, but it adds enough for fans to enjoy and keep them busy until we see the second story pack, Secret of the Spires. But if you have any questions about this expansion, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and get to the questions as soon as possible. And again, I want to give a shout out to Ubisoft for providing me early access on the PlayStation 5. If you want to look at more Avatar content, then check out the rest of my channel. And until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.